I'll tell you why we need religion and why we do not need religion. It's everything happens because of the perception and response and action of a human being. We need religion to keep that human under control because it is like letting a monkey walking free. At least monkey just do some random things, but humans do not. That is like criminal, this or that. If he has an idea of a god, that something is looking after him, which helps him in fear, in conflicts, in any situation that he feels like he is helpless and he feels like it's out of his hand. That's why he need God. And the other side of it is that even if someone has no control over his behaviors regarding good things, good deeds, morality, this and that, if he believes that something is checking on him, then he's like, okay, God is watching me, so I shouldn't do certain things. Without that fear, a person who does not implies that all those things on himself, without the fear of God, is a real good person. But at least, even if someone is not that, the fear of God will make him do such the good things. So that is why we need, religion. It is a justice system to bring people together under one concept that should be benevolent, not malevolent. And why do not need religion? Because people are by default faulty at some extent, to some extent, and because they think that they are well versed in some books, some knowledge, some information, even those things that they downloaded themselves from divine. It may be different for others, but at the end of the day, we have to understand that we have a different life for everybody. I cannot live your life, you cannot live my life. You may feel like it, you may see, you may feel empathetic, but you can never experience what I experienced, what I went through, even if you're a sibling or a parent who saw everything that's been happening. So why we do not need religion? Because people use that as an excuse to create chaos in others' life, to abuse themselves sometimes without even realizing, punish themselves, feeling guilty over things that they should never be guilty for. So basically, the idea of religion is good and bad, and knowing that what we should do is we should pick humanity over religion or God. We should be able to do it, but majority of the people can't do it for whatever reason. So that's the that's the end of discussion there for those people who like they cannot pick humanity over their belief system. They cannot pick kindness and acceptance, not tolerance, acceptance for something that they do not agree with. It applies to most of the things like political beliefs, religious beliefs, personal beliefs, whether it's regarding animals and food or how we should live, or even regarding the Big Bang and how universe started and everything. The concept of that disagreement is really good if you really want to know the truth. If everybody chants the same thing, it's possible that it may not be true as well. So someone who actually wants to know the truth should be a seeker, not a follower. These things should guide us towards our path, and we should find our own path. That should how life should be. But us being the humans, we lack lots of things. In a same family, from the same religion, in the same community, in the same society, in the same country, people are different. There are conflicts. Even in a same family, like imagine there are 4 people in a family, and they may have same religion, same set of belief system, this and that, but still when they go to restaurant they order different things. So because people are like that, they have different tastes, different mindset, different personalities. It may come together certain times. They may clash. For example, they want to buy some jewelry or some clothes or order something. So it's not possible for them to agree on a same thing every single time. That is how humans works. So when it comes to our family and friends, the people we know, we exercise tolerance many times. But when it comes to someone who we do not see eyes to eye with or disagree with, that tolerance, that acceptance tend to disappear for many people. Uh, that is where actual the religion should come out and help to be a joint factor, a glue in people, making people come together as a glue. So religion should teach people to be accepting of anything and every possibility of human beings, unless it's physically, emotionally, mentally harming someone in reality. Because even someone feeling like they've been abused, it could be just their perception, because they feel like it's oppression, they feel like it's abuse, but it's not. So perception also changes things, because we are intelligent species. We suffer our own uh, capacity to understand, our own capacity to perceive and respond and react, and our intelligence, our memory, our capacity to see through things, to apply logic, whether you are someone who's a seeker or someone who just believe in whatever you are taught to by your parents, whether it's your religion or just you acquired yourself with. Unless it hurts someone else, you can keep it. That is the problem with the humans. It's just not even a problem, it's just a basic thing, and it's nothing to be concerned about, because that is how humans always were. There is nothing. But since we are evolving, we should just try to be kinder to ourselves and other human beings and other beings from another species as well, as much as we can. I think there is where we should focus and forget about every other uh, things that's been doctrined to us since we were kids. That is the one step we should take, like that global one family, every humans are connected in some way, because we live in one planet, right? So we are like, if someone aliens comes, it's like it's us together against them. If things leads to that, why we should wait until that? If we gather every intelligence, every resources, every knowledge, every workforce on earth, we can literally create a heaven on earth. But we still wait, we still imagine a heaven, and we have to die. We have to die to go to that heaven. So why cannot we create that heaven on earth? That should be the purpose of any religion. That should be the purpose of any political decision, every government, every society and community and such. There is where we should focus. That's what I believe. Anyway, believing, accepting, adopting, practicing is completely different thing. And even people who understand the concept, it's not easy to practically practice, because it cannot happen in a singular way. The other one is also supposed to follow these kind of things, but when we are living in a society or a timeline where everything like so easily offended everybody, so but at least people who can understand there is this same species stick together concept will come to understand that it's high time that we learn our mistakes. We should not repeat those mistakes, whether it's a religion that separates us, or a gender, or a social or financial factors, or anything. We should drop it and pick the highway and choose everyone's benefit over individual benefits. It may be harder to do, but if everyone can pitch in like a movement, suddenly, imagine suddenly tomorrow an alien appears in the sky, and suddenly every human will come together, and that alien, if they are threatening us, will become an enemy. So we don't need wait until then, isn't it? We don't need a common enemy to come together. I think there is where we should go as a humanity, and that should be the purpose of religion. Simple.